You can also add new elevation views and section views to your project. 4 exterior elevations are included in the default project templates, but for easier editing and sharing, you can create additional elevation views, new elevations of exterior elements as well as interior elevations. You can also create section views that cut through your model. To add new exterior elevation views, start by opening the Elevation tool. It appears under the View tab in the Create section, the Elevation tool. Next, you can choose the building elevation type in the Type selector and drag the elevation marker around in the drawing area. The elevation marker will rotate to point to the nearest wall surface, and then when you click, you'll create the new elevation at that point. Then you can rename the new elevation view as desired. Just right-click on the new view in the project browser and choose Rename from the contextual menu. You can also add new interior elevation views in a similar way. Again, open the Elevation tool under the View tab in the Create section, but this time choose the interior elevation type in the Type selector. Drag the elevation marker in the drawing area, and again, the elevation marker will point to the nearest wall surface, then click to place the elevation marker. But after placing the interior elevation marker, note that you can select the elevation marker, and you'll find little checkboxes appearing in all 4 directions. You can turn on additional checkboxes to create additional interior elevations in the other directions within the space. You'll find all of the interior elevations that you've created with that marker in the project browser, and you can select any of the view names, right-click on it, and then choose Rename from the contextual menu. Now, adding a section view is just a little bit different because rather than just pointing out the face of the object, we're typically cutting through the model. To create a section view, open a Plan view, and then open the Section tool. You'll find it under the View tab in the Create section, then choose the Section tool. Choose the Building section type. Then you can sketch the section cutting plane. That's actually the line where the section will be cut through the building. I usually draw them from head to tail. Then you can adjust the section view. After creating the section, you can click the arrows to flip the direction. In the illustration, it's pointing to the left, and if you click the arrows, it'll flip over and point to the right instead. You can also set the clip and cropping boundaries. So the arrow at the far left side is indicating how far the section will show. That's the far clipping boundary. And if you pull that back closer to the section marker, you won't show as much depth in the section view. Similarly, the arrows at the top and bottom of the illustration show the crop boundaries, and you can adjust those up or down to show more or less of the model in the section view. Again, you can rename the section view as desired by selecting it in the project browser, then right-clicking and choosing the Rename option from the contextual menu.